Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 29th of April 2020. So yesterday bonds were bid higher and crude chaos as Fauci frightens the FANGs, that's Facebook, Amazon, Netflix and Google. Their stocks moved lower. And the reason being is that he said that the virus is going to return in the winter, and that's what is being alluded to here. Well, that's highly likely, depending on the agenda they've got with this. So it's something that I've already proposed that this would happen to keep the people in fear, etc. So let's have a look at the markets for yesterday. We'll start off with the daily chart. The market in the pre-market session made its way all the way up to the 24441, 24,441. But then failed to hold. So why was this the case? So let's have a look in the pre-market session. We'll just drag this over. And you can see their prices just motoring to the upside yesterday after recording the market alert around here. And you can see just before the Dow opened, prices had risen 450 points. Which is massive in the pre-market. There is no let up to the volatility in this market at the moment. But then the market opened. Let's just have a look at why it moved higher. The futures surge, dollar tumbles as oil swings wildly. That was the news at the time, and also as something that I mentioned a couple of weeks ago about the stock market going up as it reopens. We can expect the stock market to move higher as well, because it gives some hope that the economy is going to move higher. Is going to get back in action and produce GDP. However, when the market opened, it was a one-way bet to the downside. The market fell out of bed. So why did it fall out of bed? Well, apparently stocks tumble on reporting on a report that Boeing faces criminal civil probe over the 737 MAX production. The bad news for Boeing just won't go away. That was the reason apparently. But for me, it was a bit more interesting. I think it's the market went and tested those highs that we spoke about here. This is where the market traded up to the 50-bar moving average and then pulled back. And then yesterday I had the opportunity to drive through that 24,441. The next upside target, by the way, is this one, 24,951, within that area. And it could potentially happen today, of course. I mean, the moves that are taking place at the moment, it isn't much of a problem. So it's FOMC day today as well. The federal funds rate is to stay at 0.25. I can't see them going negative just yet. They're going to save that little bit until they go to zero. And we've got advanced GDP as well, -4. That will be an interesting one, so keep an eye on those. But certainly the FOMC tonight should be a bit of a damp squib. Famous last words, no doubt. But yesterday the market went into free fall, retracing 50%. Then the market came back, stopped at 62% from the high to this low. From this high to the low. This is the market dropped, came back, left this high behind, moved lower, and then stopped at this 62%, and then just rolled all the way through the 200 MA and all the way down until it found some support. We then see the market bounce back to the 200 MA, just under 62%. There you can see the market closing back below the 200 bar moving average and trading to 78% of this up, down. So the market then sits at this level, finds support, trades back up to 78% from this high down to this low, and then goes into a sideways range, and we end up with a number of double tops there, quadruple tops, as prices then come back, and then we see once again prices move lower and then come back to 89% of this move, and then continue lower, making a double bottom there before prices close for the evening. So no recovery yesterday, but it didn't take long before They got the mouse clicking in the Fed's trading room, and the futures contracts are up significantly this morning. As you will see from here up to here, we're already 326 points to the upside, having regained most of what was given up yesterday as you look at the daily chart. So again, prices need to go through 24,441 and then watch for the 24,951 area. It's going to be a very interesting area should prices manage to trade up to this level today. It's got a bit to go to get to that level. Probably won't do it in the one day, but we'll see. You never know these days how the markets are going to react. But that's the backdrop for yesterday. Like I say, GDP figures 130, and well, it's the advanced GDP figures, and also FOMC this evening. Okay, that will do for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.